by the look of it. We'll just put that back. Is it new? Oh yeah, that's alright. I understood what you said. Surprised none of the great pawns have Sangreen. Some of them do. I know mine doesn't, but I didn't get great. I think I got myself a great one last time because all of my good ones just keep fucking dying, or average or whatever. I think I got good. Super. One of these fuckers is Sanguine thing. I saw it earlier when I was allocating people to daytime, nighttime. There we go. We got 2 there. So we've got a couple in here. Which reminds me, I need to get you guys all sorted out with this. And a next set of this. I think you're all daytimers. Yeah, you're all daytimers. Alright. So, I actually finally caught up on this when they calmed the ever-loving fuck out. So, that was great. Another drop. We'll check that out in a second. Alright, what was that? Was Joy Wire. Do you want Joy Wire in one of you guys? Do you? I can install that. I won't generally do it to like somebody else, but yeah, install that. Bring everything up to about a 2, most of them up to. So I haven't moved some of these for a while, but it should move. I'm gonna bring the arts and crafts and all this back down in a second. They're all 3s. Bring that down, bring this down. No, leave that up. We don't have much in the way of mining, growing, construction, hunting, cooking. They're all pretty good. Handling's so. And we don't need wardening up high. Although wardening does social, doesn't it? Yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it up about there. That'll be fine. It's a mess. So we got Glitter World medicines. Nice. You want me to give it to Wilcox? Alright. And we've got cocoa pots. Hold up. Oh, we got food. Okay. Wilcox, mate. Let's get you Joy Wire. It's not in storage yet. That's okay. I'll wait till it's in storage. Speaking of, you're supposed to be having a... I know you got your stomach installed. When you're done having your mental break, we'll get your spine installed. There we go. Alright, and we're still pulling this apart, and they now have fresh drugs, so I'm sure that they will go absolutely ballistic once they have access to that. Also, ambrosia is something that's recreationally supposed to be nice for them. It does make them happy and stuff. In my regular colony, I don't let them have drugs, so a lot of them I've become unfamiliar with over the years. Because, like, as I said, I've been playing, like, my last colony, my current colony, for fucking 3 years. So it's kind of like, it's been a while, you know? And yeah, whenever I try to like look at this stuff, I just don't remember any of it off the top of my head. It's also 20 degrees Celsius, which is getting hot. So we'll see. Once they start getting into summer, Carlos is coming in for that rice. Or a tree, one of the two. Just chilling. Alright, so we've got the extra door so that they should stop with the traps. They are going to still have to get in here to build other traps, but we'll see. Yeah, you're just chilling, Carlos. You're roaming around, checking out the base, you know, at your own pace, pretty much. Very capybara of you, you know. Plus, I guess there's like a lot of shrubbery and stuff here that's also nice to chill out in. It's also raining, so, you know, premium capybara environment, honestly. There's Team Fortress 2 medic moment. Look, you got a stomach installed. Oh, yeah. Well, in this case, Jackal wanted a whole bunch of stuff installed for them. So thank you for the follow. Is it I'm terrible with names. Is it Mechanic Heron? I butchered the shit out of that. I'm so sorry. My brain read mechek, and my cat makes this mechek noise, and I can't get past that in the pronunciation. Was it? Will you try it again? I mean, Mechan Heron? That's about the closest I'm gonna be able to get, unfortunately. I'm really bad at like sounding people's names out, generally. Plus, like I said, like my cat makes this like mechek noise. Was it mechanic Aaron? Maybe. I can't work it out. Nah, I'm just bad at it. Like I was saying yesterday, like I had a creative like learning experience in like the first couple of years of like primary school and stuff that kind of fucked over my ability to like understand how like words are supposed to be. So yeah, as an adult, it makes things fucking difficult sometimes, but it's fine. Looks close enough to my name as mechanic, just in Danish. All right. So if I said something along the lines like mechanic, is that okay? Exotic goods trader. Are they? Oh, they're passing overhead. Hold on. Let me go find Pop Idol. Where the fuck you went to? And we'll go get a trade going. Hopefully, I built one of these down here. There we go. All right. Just call you Mecha. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Like I said, my brain. Just MEKA is so close to what my cat makes the noise of. And I'm constantly like repeating what he says all the time as he's like getting around the house. So yeah, sometimes I'll encounter words that are like that and my brain just won't let me actually get past like the first couple of letters because it's doing a thing. It's like buffering on something, you know. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome to my bonus week of RimWorld where we're doing Rimconnect and trying to get a colony off the ground in like the space of 5 days and 8-hour day streams. So yeah, it's an intense one. They have been going absolutely mental for basically most of yesterday. I don't have this kind of money for this trade, but we'll see how we go. They went mental yesterday. I haven't seen that in blue. What the fuck? And then they calmed the fuck down tonight thanks to the help of everyone. But they're still kind of like... They're still kind of going ballistic in a sense. Like any little thing will trigger them. What is so expensive? Is it Glitter World medicine? It'd be advanced components as well. Alright, I could probably afford that. I probably can't afford the advanced components. I would like the plasteel. Or... I can't afford that with it, I don't think. No. But I could probably grab them a couple of books. Schematics would be better. I use schematic. Biofuel refinery. I don't have that, but I think if they read any schematics, it buffs their research, doesn't it? I think it does. Let me just throw that on there and throw one of these on here. I can get them one more book. Nope, I cannot. Alright, get them that, see how that goes. That will give them something to, like, recreation with. And what was that, machine parts? Yeah. Machine table. I've got a couple of those, so I should be able to actually... I'll install it here for the moment, and we'll see how we go with that. You good? How am I? I'm doing alright. It has been one of those things where it's like a very intense last couple of days, and now that it's kind of like calmed down, it's kind of like weird because I'm used to like my RimWorld being like nice and calm and chill, my regular RimWorld that I play on Tuesdays, and this has not been calm until tonight, until like halfway through tonight, and it's almost like it's a different colony, and it's wild because like it's bizarre kind of thing, you know. Get 40 cloths, nice, and give me that. 40 cloths, we're gonna make some medicine and shit with that, and 40 beers. Last time we had beers, the cats got absolutely wasted. Also, I forgot to tell whoever the fuck spawned in the beers, I think it was Lenza, spawned in the beers the first time. All of my Keylon cats were wavering around the map trying to like get around kind of thing because they were so fucking wasted. Also, they look like they've been making some weapons, so I'll just take a moment to go allocate them if they haven't got one, because next time we have a battle I actually want them to have some weapons on them, you know, ideally. That would be great. What else? What are you doing, sniper? I see the lines. Hold up. Whenever I say that, whenever I go to say like I see the lines, I feel like I see the lines in the sand being drawn in the sand. I see how it is, you know. Simple meal. Nice. They will definitely need that. We have got some food, but they are still pretty pissy about eating, like, what you call it, the NutriPaste thing, which I've been dabbling with a little bit. So, yeah. What else? That is maybe correct, perhaps. Was it I am in the what? I am in the country above. Are you Morse coding, Sniper? Don't be Morse coding in here. You got to keep it in English. I understand that like Morse code can be translated into English, but keep it in English, please. I don't want my mods to be trying to moderate Morse code as well as like anything else. I thought we got decent guns. You guys spawned decent guns before, and I don't know where they went. But I assume some of them are up in here. Please have... What's it? See, you've played NF U2. I am just gonna... I was gonna say, I'm gonna leave this colony. No, I'll just leave this chat. It's like, I just... I don't know, put stream on like autopilot to come back in like 5 days and find out how it went, you know? Man. I know there's like some stuff where you can do that where like people direct colonists and stuff around. It's wild. Not Morse code, it's a face. Oh yeah. Well, I thought it might have been a face at first, but I also thought it might have been like, I don't know, lettering or dashing or something like that. Something along those lines, you know. Country above is... Oh, Denmark is Sweden. Yeah, so I didn't do geography in high school. It was an elective course, and I chose... Well, sorry, I elected not to do it because I don't have any interest in traveling. So yeah, I don't know where shit is in the world. And for the most part, until I started streaming, it was pretty much fine because like I didn't need to know where shit was in the world. But now that I stream, obviously like you guys are from like all over the world and I have no fucking clue where shit is. So yeah, I generally like, I don't know. I was going to jokingly say that like I get lost just walking, like just navigating this like directional conversations and stuff like that. But I'm like, that sounds so much worse in its own sense, you know? Geography is not a choice here. Yeah, I could understand that. Here, you can travel for like 24 hours and still be in the same state. So, like, if I want to travel for like a day or two, I might end up in like another state, but I'm still in Australia. So, yeah, it's one of those, like, I'm not gonna go international or whatever unless there was a absolute reason that I had to, in which case like I still wouldn't want to because medical conditions and shit make it very difficult. Depends on where you live in Denmark. Oh yeah. Let's see, let's get you a fresh gun. I think I've got a good amount of them. Surprisingly, even though they have weapons and stuff, they are mostly calm. You know how like yesterday it was just bonkers where everybody was just murdering each other like non-stop all the time? Now I can actually, for the most part, give them guns. Although I do think a little bit of it is with the weapons. If somebody is going berserk, they're getting killed for it. So as opposed to yesterday when we were beating the ever-loving shit out of anybody and everybody non-stop, and then they'd be in hospital and they'd be in mind-shattering pain and, you know, having all sorts of like tantrums about that kind of stuff. Here, they don't really have a choice. They either fucked around and found out and died, or not. Although there are people with doomsday rocket launchers in here again, so we will see how that goes, you know. It needs to be stabilized, something lot. I'm not sure what you guys are up to, guys. If you're talking about like current world events and stuff, please don't. And also don't discuss war in my chat. I'm not interested in like any of that shit. So take it to like a private conversation if that's what you're going to talk about. Normally I don't care for like keep it on topic and stuff, but those I actually have rules for those ones. I also don't think anybody's catatonic at the moment, which is kind of nice. Little chunk of asteroid. Oh my god. We got granite. I guess at least I was gonna say, I'm like, at least we can like fix a granite wall, so you guys fucking probably break the granite. I mean, this is marble wall, but still, you know. Anywho, you guys go mine that, and I guess we ran out of marble at some point. If we ran out of marble, I may have to put limestone into the other spots to finish building the wall. I super don't want to, but we don't have more marble, so yeah, structure, marble, limestone, keep it up to, I think it's there? Yeah, okay. That would be, bring it all down to, what's that, marble? Well, I was using whatever rock kind of walls I could get to prevent it from being flammable for as much as I could. And now we don't have a lot of spare resources. Oh, marble blocks. Nice, thank you. We don't have a lot of spare resources for like wall stuff at this point, and I'm not really that worried about like mishmashing colors and shit with this, as long as it doesn't accidentally like pull apart like some part of existing wall, like I accidentally almost did then. It should be fine. And more marble blocks. Nice. We will be able to at least repair the section that we broke, so that will be nice. And I'm guessing this is granite. Okay, so we'll be able to finish this. Neat. I did need marble because we do have that section you guys kind of broke. I don't want to do it to that part. That's granite. Let me scooch up a little bit. There we go. Alright. And more limestone up to this corner. I'm happy enough to do like parts of limestone and parts of it being marble. That works. Got some more marble. So that's going to be fixed. We're going to have a little bit of surplus. They might have time to work on fixing up some more rocks for us. In the meantime, we have a lot of limestone. They have some alcohol. They've got spare sandstone. I haven't really done any art shit with this yet. And more marble. And I need to find out where to put the anti-green warhead thing. I don't know if I have a spare one. I could put one there. I have two up here. I don't have the third one. I was going to maybe put it up higher, honestly. Because I think these triple detonated last time. But we'll see. There'll be a triple. I shifted them up further so that they don't blow up the wall as much. And that is granite. Alright, that chunk there's granite. I mustn't have granite if that's the case. I do now. So I've got granite and that is ambrosia. Alright, I've still got berries outside. I still have a fuck ton of blocks out here if they want to come, like, bring it in. I don't really mind telling them to go haul everything from outside because, like, they'll use the rocks. I know it wastes their time in walking around, but I know that it will use the rocks to like hide behind during attacks and stuff. So I got marble and granite. Nice. And they landed right beside each other too. So I can bring those in. And we've got more muffalos, which I still haven't... How many of these are around? Hold on. I've been ignoring the muffalos because I figured that it's setting us up for a fight. But I might do is I might just get them to hunt this section up here. See if they'll hunt that, because as long as the person with the Doomsday rocket launcher doesn't do the hunting, which they're totally gonna go do the hunting, you just know it at this point. And yeah, before we know it, we're gonna have like a hole in our fucking wall because somebody will hunt them with that. There goes the zit, and that was okay. That was it doing it on its own. And oh, you're in the worst possible spots. All 4 of you, fucking hell. Okay, hold on. Let's grab you lot. Let's grab you guys over here too. Alright. Mate, Shithacker, I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, he's gonna die. He's gonna die because he's like 100% surrounded. I'm not gonna like move them around. You guys, I need you to come down here if you can. Because I think they might survive, but honestly, you guys have guns. You guys could shoot from a distance. Alright. Well, they are otherwise... What? Wolf puppy hit a... Oh my god, we have a fucking wolf pup. Hold on, you come back here and rescue them. You rescued Dust, and you go back in there too. Alright. Sweet. Alright, wolf puppy hit a... trap? Oh, wolf pup's fucking dead. Oh, damn it. We only just got that. And somebody else died as well, so... Got more granite and more marble, and I'm pretty sure more marble, more granite, and nanites. I think that was just barely too late for the puppy, but at the same time, I think whoever was just downed and unable to walk should be fine. The mini slugger again. Oh, you know why? Because we don't actually have a place to put that. That's right. We can't get that inside. That's fine. We'll have to deal with that later. And I don't know why they're not bringing water in, because we should have it. Random apparel. Oh, yeah. Psychic shock. Insanity lances can be fun. Insanity lances can be really fun. Marble. I should have a couple of blocks over here. There we go. And somebody's having assaulting spree, food binge, more granite blocks, and I don't know how the heart surgery went. I'm gonna have to go have a look at how, well, if it was an organic heart, which I do believe it was, we're not gonna be able to tell who had it. I should still have like 1 or 2 other colonists that maybe have a heart attack situation, or artery blockage, or whatever. So we'll see. Now, I do need to put like extra doors probably on this side, as much as, by the sounds of it, you guys reckon I could put external doors to these and it shouldn't be any issue for it. So, and apparently I have a roof on this bit and nothing else. I don't know why. Heavy SMG. Nice. Why is it already at 86%? Does it take damage when it lands? Is that what literally happens? That's interesting if that's the case, because that would suck. I can't go through there. I can put a door up here though. I'll leave it for a second. That's undercover because mountain range. I'll put the added doors around the place. We'll see how this works out. Why are we missing a bit here? If we're missing a bit, are we missing power again? No. Okay. I need to check this every so often, because even though I have it set to like always rebuild, it doesn't always, for some reason, rebuild. Disease infection. Shithaka's got a infection going. Honestly, I should probably check on my person again, because I was in hospital before, after you guys beat the ever-loving shit out of me. So I should probably check on that. I don't know if I left spaces to make doors for that or something. But yeah, this should allow us to kind of move around a lot easier. I'm going to move these inwards a little bit too, eventually, because I think I brought an electrical line across where these lights are, so I can actually move these up pretty well. So if I'm going to take this shape, that's about what I want anyway, so copy that shit. That's actually perfect. Okay, that will work just fine. I'm going to move the turrets up, and that way they're not up against the wall. This isn't going to work on the opposite side, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give us a white line. Throw the white line across the bottom here. I didn't mean to connect it to the bottom part. Let's stop that. And I think I'm missing one there too. Hold on. Did I move it over one? Because I got a blue one there. This is probably fine near the end of Far Cry 2. Reveals an entire new map at the same size. Oh yeah. As long as you weren't intending to like go to sleep or something. In which case, obviously your plans have been ruined. You know, it's one of those like, your day is just like destroyed, essentially. I may need to increase this and then mirror the other one over because something ain't right with this. So let's put that back and let's detach this here. And what I want is, so we've got it up against that light bulb, but not this light bulb. I guess that's fine because I do want this in the center. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to put this. If it's not up against that one, then we're basing it on more like that. If that's it. Alcohol binge, that's fine. That doesn't quite work either. Okay, I can't like mirror this for whatever reason. Let me grab this thing. Another alcohol binge, that's fine. Go for it, mate. This isn't my regular colony. If they want to do drugs, alcohol, whatever, they can go for it. If they end up overdosing, that's on them to survive that scenario situation. We got a frenzy. It's just, oh, it's go frenzy. No, that's all right. And what? Busha? I'm guessing that's in fucking English. Work frenzy for them. I'm just reading it as like their name is Bushi instead of whatever it is. Anywho, multi-barrel weapons, precision rifle, rocket swarm thing. We want to get that so I can get some defenses up in the next couple of days, and then we can keep going with the starship research. So now you guys are all starting to tantrum because it is nighttime and it's raining and it's probably getting warm actually. It's not that warm. Alright, let's get you guys some mining shit. Production. Not that one. Is it Mystic? Yeah, ground penetrating scanner thingy. Cool. So, what I want... I don't know if this thing's got to be underground or if it's got to be external. Do I need anything? Probably, honestly, the biggest things I've been needing with this colony is psychic soothes. Just to calm them down. Kind of keep them placated, essentially. And what are you saying, tea? I don't need tea. Actually, I don't think you can... Oh, yeah, you can spawn psychic tea, technically, but we don't really need that. Yeah, no, I could probably do with, like, either weapons or armor or turrets. Turrets would be amazing. Turrets would be fun. Because then that would immediately give me resources that I don't have. I don't know if this has to be underground or not. So I'm just going to shove one on both sides of this. And then mirror that shit to that. Because I want to find as much resources as we possibly fucking can. I don't feel like that's the same spot. You, come with me. You're supposed to be down there. You go away. What we get? We got a psych tea. Alright. Also, we found more of the granite. So, yeah. I mean, if they drink it, that will chill them out, technically. Ground penetrating scanners need to be outdoors and amend by intellectual. We probably should have some of them in here because we do have people doing research, so we should have a few of those. And yeah, I figured they were outdoors, but I didn't know if they needed to be covered because I put, I always end up putting this thing outside thinking it needs to be outside and then it blows up because I forget that you got to put it inside because I normally just build it once and then I don't do anything with it. Like obviously I call for help when we have allies and shit, but you know, Andre's having a sad wander because he slept in the heat. Okay, so it is getting warm. Alright, hold on. Let's trigger the coolers to be back on. Get you guys refueling those again. So I don't think I have any up in here, but we do have the air conditioners. So we'll pop those back on. This room will be probably too cold, and I'd probably want to have a couple of coolers up in here. So